everyone, I want to show you how simple it is to clone the Alex Apparel's pre-cuts. For those that were in Kenya, these are the bags that all of your pre-cuts come into. And every single one of those bags can be made into pattern paper. It's very strong. And so what you would do is take your pre-cut. So this is the front and this is the back. And to get a perfect pattern, you can carefully fold it in half so that it's symmetrical, has symmetry. You can't even say it in English. Okay, so I'm folding it in half. If you take your bag and crease it really well, then you can slip the underwear. And this can be done with any pair of underwear as well, which I'll show you coming up. But here is my front, folded in half. And then all I have to do is take a marker and draw it. And I'm gonna do that to the back. Okay, so I'm carefully putting it in. And this way, into perpetuity, you would have as many patterns as you want. And I've gone ahead and pre-cut these. So now I have this pattern. This pattern could be put, oh, just give me 1 second. I wasn't quite ready. This pattern could then be put onto any shirt. So I just have a t-shirt pre-cut here. And I literally can lay the pattern, and for ease, I'll put it on the white side. Okay. With markers, you could just add dots and you can cut out that underwear. And similarly with the other side of the t-shirt, perfect. So I literally, if this is my pattern, I can literally just dot it to get the shape. And so you could be having sewing workshops of ladies that have, it could be on the floor, it could be on a table, and literally dotting my pattern onto a t-shirt. And then I can cut it out. Now, if you've seen the other tutorials, this particular pattern from Transformation Textiles doesn't require elastic. It uses the actual fabric to fold over and have enough stretch. If you're using t-shirts that you feel don't have enough stretch, you can go ahead and add elastic. But this pattern will stay up regardless. So you can see now I kind of dotted a pattern, and I could go and cut that, and then I would literally have another pre-cut. That's how simple it is. Alternately, if you wanted to actually use the Alex pre-cuts, they make a perfect pattern. You literally could put this on a t-shirt in the same way. You don't need to use the plastic bags. So the plastic bags, they're really durable. This you might want to make into a pair of underwear, but literally you could take the Alex Apparel pre-cut and do the same thing of dotting all the way around, and you'd have that result. Now, if you want to do any other pair of underwear, saying, well, I don't really like that style, and there's a particular pattern that is more popular or desirable, I'm going to show you now the process that you could clone any pair of underwear. So I'm using this one as an example, and you can take the the sacks that your pre-cuts came into or any other see-through plastic to make your first pattern. And I have placed that pair of underwear, and then all you do is carefully trace the outline as the beginning. So I've traced that outline, and because it's see-through, I can carefully trace the leg as well. And then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna trace that back side. Because then it will be very easy to cut both the front side and the back side. Some of the things for just crude pattern making, this is like the finished goods line. If you are wanting to have seam allowance, you could in your pattern draw a dotted line so that you would know that I could have it bigger. But that way you could take literally any pair of underwear. If there's a certain one, if you don't like the 9 sizes that we provided you, you could take any underwear and clone it and make patterns that then can be traced into any type of underwear. And as you can see from here, this is a selection of underwear. That was my marathon shirt, haha. It can be with commercial machines, like you see here that Alex Apparels and Cottontails has made for us. Beautiful. But if you don't have these fancy dancy machines and you have just a household zigzag, that can work just fine. If you don't want to have even the legs, you can have it seamless. There is so many ways that you can use the pre-cuts. You could have the big absorbent core as seen in these, or you could have a more thin line middle area core. This is just a pattern for you to get started with. You can customize it as you want. If you have any questions, we are here to help you in the community of practice. Thank you.